3-rod long. Okay, so this is one of my all-time favorite fossil groups, the 3-rod long scorpions, officially known as Scorpius. These guys were basically like today's scorpions, only way, way bigger. We're talking up to a meter long, okay? And not only that, but they had these giant pincers, these huge claws that they used to grab onto their prey. And then they would use their stinger to, deliver the kiss of death. Now, we don't know exactly how deadly their venom was, but considering the fact that they could inject a large amount of it with every single sting, I'm guessing it was pretty deadly. I mean, just imagine being stung by a scorpion that's a meter long, has giant claws and a big fat stinger. Not good. So these giant super scorpions lived during the time period known as the Permian. And during this time there were also giant roaches, like the size of house cats, giant dragonflies, like the size of hawks, and also millipede relatives that were up to 3 meters long. So, it wasn't just giant scorpions, it was giant everything. And some people say that, back in the day, animals just grew bigger because there was more oxygen in the atmosphere. Well, I say that's a load of BS because if that were true, then shouldn't we have giant animals today? Because the oxygen level in the atmosphere hasn't really changed that much, has it? I mean, sure, there's less oxygen at higher altitudes and some places, have more oxygen-rich air than others. But overall, I think it's pretty much the same as it was back in the day. So what actually caused these giant bugs and reptiles and arachnids to go extinct? Well, we don't know for sure, but it's thought that maybe it was a combination of things. Maybe it was a mass extinction event that wiped them out along with a lot of other critters. Or maybe, just maybe, it's because they were simply too big. I mean, just think about it. A giant millipede, right? That's like, 3 meters long, 10 feet long. It takes a lot of energy to power a body that size. So maybe it just needs so much food that it couldn't find enough to eat, or maybe it was simply too heavy and, couldn't move around very well. But whatever the reason, these giant creatures are now extinct, and honestly, it's probably for the best. I mean, can you imagine a giant scorpion trying to crawl through your house at night? Yikes. This is your host. Thanks for watching and see you next time.